how many AI tools are you paying for right now? 2, 3, maybe 5. Here's the truth. If you are a finance professional in 2026 and you are juggling multiple AI subscriptions, you're probably wasting money on at least half of them. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly which AI tool you actually need based on your specific situation. Whether you are a small business owner running everything on Excel, a CFO at a mid-sized company, or a CA or a freelance consultant managing client work, one tool, the right one for you. And I'm not going to give you some clickbait answer like this tool is the best, because the real answer depends on something most people completely ignore. Stick around and I will show you what that is.
Come on, yaar. I have a small business. All my reporting is done in Excel only, and my CA handles all the complicated stuff. Why do I need AI?
Okay, fair point. But have you actually seen what the Excel AI agent can do now? I'm not talking about some basic autofill. I mean, right now, inside Excel, there is an AI agent that can build financial models, write complex formulas, create charts, clean messy data, run analysis, and here's the part that changes everything. You can iterate on it. You talk to it, it builds. You refine it, it rebuilds. Like having a junior analyst sitting inside your spreadsheet. Let me show you a real example. Say you need a headcount planning model. Here is exactly how you would prompt it. You open Excel, go to the AI agent and type something like this. Build me a headcount planning model for the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, production, engineering. For each department, list all current headcount positions, include current salary, projected salary with a 10% annual increment, monthly breakdowns and bonus calculations. Add tax provisions, salary-linked expenses like travel allowance and training budget. Consolidate everything into a summary tab with graphs and create a separate assumption sheet that drives all the numbers. Now notice, that prompt is not too short, not too long. It gives enough structure for the AI to work with, but it also leaves room for you to iterate. Start with this, see what it builds, and then refine. Add columns, change assumptions, ask it to recalculate. That is the power, the iteration. Go, try this right now. Seriously, pause the video, open Excel and try it. Then come back and tell me in the comments, how much time did it save you? But here's the important disclaimer, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. These Excel AI agents still make mistakes. They will get formulas wrong sometimes. They will misread your data structure. You absolutely need to review every output before you trust it, because AI is your accelerator, not your replacement.
Okay, fine. AI looks useful, but should I only use this one? What about Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT? Everyone is talking about different tools.
Great question. And here's what nobody tells you. All of these tools can do similar things with Excel and data analysis. The real difference is not in what they can do, it is in where they sit in your workflow. The tool that has direct access to your work data, your calendar, your emails, your files, your drives. That is the tool that will save you the most time. Everything else is a fancy chatbot. So let me break down the big three: Copilot, Gemini, and ChatGPT. I will tell you exactly when to use each one and, more importantly, when not to. Let us start with Copilot, arguably the most criticized AI tool in the market right now. And honestly, a lot of that criticism is fair. The basic Copilot experience can feel slow, clunky, and underwhelming. But here's something that most Copilot users do not even know exists. If you have a Copilot business license, go to Agents and look for Researcher. This single feature changed my entire opinion of Copilot. Here's what Researcher does. It scans your entire Outlook calendar, all your emails, team chats, and any relevant documents, and it generates a full weekly preparation brief. We are talking 8 to 10 pages of structured content. Every meeting you have that week, who is attending, what was discussed last time, what emails are pending with those people, what documents you need to review before the meeting. Think about this. That is work that would take an executive assistant 2 to 3 hours. Researcher does it in about 10 minutes. And it is more thorough because it has access to every digital interaction you have had with those people. So, if your company runs on Microsoft ecosystem, Outlook, Teams, SharePoint, OneDrive, and you have a Copilot business license, please try 3 things. First, the Researcher agent. Second, switch to GPT-5 model inside Copilot for better reasoning. And third, use work mode to talk directly to your own files across OneDrive and SharePoint. Now, if your ecosystem is Google Workspace, Google Drive, Gmail, Google Calendar. Then Gemini is your best bet. And here's the best part. If you already have a Google Workspace license, you already have access to Gemini. It is included. You do not need to pay extra. Gemini connects directly to your Google Drive, your Gmail, and your calendar. That means you can ask it things like, find me the revenue projection spreadsheet that Priya shared last month, or summarize all the emails from the vendor about the Q3 delivery delay. And it actually pulls the right information from your actual work data. What Gemini is especially good at is handling long documents. If you have a 50-page contract or a lengthy board report, Gemini is actually the best model for processing and summarizing that kind of dense, long-form content. And there is one more feature I really like, the canvas function. Gemini can generate visual dashboards, charts, and structured layouts directly in the chat. So, if you need a quick visual breakdown of your data for a meeting, Gemini can build that for you right there.
Okay, but everyone around me is using GPT. My team uses it, my CA even uses it, even my interns uses it. Why do we not talking about it?
I was just getting to it. Look, ChatGPT is the most popular AI tool in the world for a reason. The models are excellent, the features are constantly improving, and it has the largest plugin ecosystem. As an individual tool for analysis, writing, brainstorming, and problem solving, it is phenomenal. But here's where it gets tricky, especially for businesses. ChatGPT is not natively integrated into your work ecosystem the way Copilot is with Microsoft or Gemini is with Google. You can connect it to the tools, but you have to do it manually. So, for a fractional CFO, a CA running their own practice, or a small startup, that is totally fine. Get a ChatGPT business license and connect what you need. But if you are at a large company with 500 or 1000 employees, it makes much more sense to go with Copilot or Gemini, because those are already embedded in your existing workflow.
Wait. Divansh, this ChatGPT is integrated anywhere. I'm just supposed to give it my financial data and trust it, my tele data, my GST data, my client panels.
This is really important point, and I'm glad you raised it. If you want to use ChatGPT with confidential financial data, you need either a ChatGPT business license or a ChatGPT enterprise license. Enterprise requires a large number of seats. So, for most Indian businesses, the business license is the practical choice. Here's what I do not recommend. I do not recommend the free version because by default, it trains on your data unless you manually deactivate it. I also do not recommend ChatGPT Plus or Pro for business use because those plans are not covered by SOC 2 Type 2 compliance reports. SOC 2 Type 2 is basically a third-party security audit that says, yes, your data is being handled safely. It is the minimum standard you should demand when your AI tool touches your financial data. Now, if you do not have a business license yet, but still want to use ChatGPT for financial analysis, here is a clever workaround. Instead of uploading your real data, give ChatGPT dummy data or even just the column headers. Tell it, here are the headers from my dataset. Help me design the analysis in my own Excel file. And ChatGPT will give you the formulas, the analysis framework, the chart recommendations, all without ever seeing your actual numbers. That alone is incredibly valuable. You get the AI brain without the data risk. Now, if you found this useful, here's what I want you to do. Comment below and tell me which tool you are going to try first, Copilot, Gemini, or ChatGPT. And if you want a deep dive demo on any of these tools specifically for Indian business workflows, GST, tele-integration, MIS reporting, type demo in the comments and I will make that video next. Hit subscribe and follow BTNX Finance for more.